Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do just kind of a get ready with me video, and I'm working with some really fun pigments. I did kind of a like iridescent blue-green color on my eye. So anyways, if you are interested in seeing how I got this look, then please just keep watching. Thanks. Okay, so to start out my look, I'm using my MAC paint pot, and this is in the color Painterly, which I'm almost out of and I need to go buy more. But I'm just going to use this to prime my eyelids for eyeshadow. And then next I'm going to grab that orange shadow, and it's the color Spice, and this is by the brand Morphe brushes, and you can order these online. They're really inexpensive and really great quality shadows. So I'm just using a big fluffy brush, and I'm just kind of starting that off in my crease just to kind of start warming things up. And just kind of give everything a base to blend off of. And this is a brush that I just really keep close by so that I can continuously go back and blend colors. So then I'm grabbing this e.l.f. Mulan palette, and it's the Dare to Dream edition, I guess. Just this cute little palette I picked up from Walgreens, and I'm grabbing that kind of peachy color. It's called Honor. And I'm just kind of using that to blend out the edges of that first shadow and just to kind of help blend out everything. And I'm also using that as kind of a transition between that more orange color and up to my eyelids. So then I'm grabbing a mixture of those white and yellow colors, and that's what I'm going to use to kind of highlight my brow bone. And then again to just kind of soften that gradient between that orange up to my eyebrow bone. Is kind of a mixture of those two. So then I'm grabbing this cream eyeshadow pencil, and this by Jordana. And I'm using this just to put on my eyelid, and it's just going to make the pigment that we're going in with in just a second. It'll just make it adhere to my eyelids a little bit more and just kind of make it pop a teeny bit more. Just kind of gives it like a stickier surface for that loose pigment to go on top of. So now for the star of the show is this Makeup Geek pigment, and it's in the color Insomnia. It's a really, really cool pigment. It's a duochrome pigment, so it kind of reflects two different colors. It has a brown undertone that it sometimes reflects, and then in certain lightings it reflects like that kind of blue-green iridescent color. So it's a really, really cool pigment. I love it. And I'm just using my finger to pack that onto my eyelids because I just really want a lot of pop of that color. That's why I'm using my finger as opposed to a brush. And I'm just kind of blending that with my finger, and then I'm going in with this color Secretive, and it's just like a really plummy purpley color, and it's from that same brand, Morphe brushes, so I can get it on mine. And I'm just kind of using that for a little bit more depth in my crease and just really putting a little bit more drama into the look, like always. So then I'm going back into that lighter kind of peach color, Honor, and I'm just kind of using that to blend out everything and just to kind of blend out that plummy color, and then I'm just kind of putting a little bit more highlight up onto my brow bone just because it got a little bit overtaken, I guess, with some of the blending. And then I'm also going to highlight my inner corners of my eye just a little bit. Just using those same kind of mixture of those white and yellow colors. So then I'm grabbing that kind of burgundy color called Tranquil, and I'm just really putting this with a little teeny brush right into my crease, and this is just going to really give the look that really warm kind of red burgundy feel to it, kind of give it those earthy tones. And this is the part that really reminds me of fall. I absolutely love these colors for fall. So then I'm just going to go ahead and line my eyes, and I'm using the L'Oreal gel liner, and then I'm just using actually an old like liquid eyelining brush. I just kind of like the tip on it, so I just dip that old pencil brush into the eyeliner, and I just use that. And as you can see, I'm really extending my eyeliner to give it a pretty intense wing out at the end, and I've also extended my eyeshadow quite a bit. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm going in with false lashes, and with false lashes you can really make your eyes look a lot bigger by kind of extending all of that out, and then the false lashes will really kind of keep it grounded and just kind of pull that whole look together. So if I wasn't going in with false lashes, I wouldn't extend everything out quite that far. So then I'm just prepping my lashes, and I'm just putting on a little bit of the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, which I really, really like. And I'm just kind of giving them a few little coats just so that they'll blend in with false lashes with no issues. So then moving right along to my face, I'm grabbing the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer, and I really love this primer. It just kind of makes your makeup stay on a little bit better and kind of just holds it there and makes it look a little bit more flawless. So then for foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. I really like this one, and I'm wearing quite a bit of makeup today. I just felt like I needed a lot of coverage. So I'm putting quite a bit on of that foundation, and then I'm using my Morphe G6 brush to go through and kind of just buff and blend all of this foundation out and blend it into my skin. I'm just moving really quickly, or I just kind of am zooming through this because I feel like you guys have seen me do this a bazillion times, but wouldn't it be so nice if I could really move this fast? I'd be ready in 2 seconds if I could move as fast as I do on these videos. Okay, next for highlighting and concealing, I'm first of all using that CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer, and it's really bright, so I like to go in with this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and it kind of just helps it blend it out, and it also is a teeny bit not as stark white looking, I guess it's a little bit more natural, so I kind of like to use a mixture of those two for under my eyes, and then I'm just also highlighting kind of the usual highlight areas, so down the center of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, right underneath it, like where I'm going to contour. And then I'm going to go in for a contour, cream contour today, and I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation stick, and I'm just doing this in my usual contour spots. And like I've already said, I'm kind of wearing a lot of makeup today, so this isn't like an everyday routine. This is just kind of a fun, glamorous type of look, I guess. So then to blend out all of my highlight and conceal areas, I'm using my little homemade sponge I've talked about before, and I'm just kind of blending all of those areas in. So then to blend in my contour, I'm using the e.l.f. Small Stippling Brush, and that's literally what it's called. And I love using this because it's just nice and little, so it doesn't like move around your contour that you've just strategically placed. It doesn't move it around too much, so I really like using this brush. And I think it just does a really nice job of blending, and they're really inexpensive. All the e.l.f. products are, so they're definitely worth checking out. And then to blend in my nose contour, I'm just using my finger. I think that's usually the easiest, and it keeps it kind of where I want it. And then just kind of for that highlight, just same thing, just right with my finger. So then to set my highlight areas, I'm using my Revlon Age Defying Powder, and I'm just kind of, again, going through and putting that under my eyes, down my nose, center of my forehead. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm using my e.l.f. High Definition Powder with that little powder puff. And it's just a translucent powder, and it does a really nice job. I really like this translucent powder. So then to kind of just set my contour areas, I'm going in with my City Color Contour. And first I'm just using like a really small, dense brush, and I'm just really kind of carving out like where I want my cheekbones to be. And then in just a minute I go back in with that like lighter bronzer color and a little bit bigger brush. So that's what I'm doing now, and it just kind of helps blend out your contour and just make everything look just seamless and blended. So then for blush, today I'm using the Milani Rose Blush, and it's in the color Romantic Rose. I use this all the time. I absolutely love that blush. And then I'm just using a big kabuki with nothing on it, just to kind of make sure everything's blended and looks quote-unquote natural. So then to do my eyebrows, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, like every day. I made a whole video on this, so I kind of just zoomed through this too. So anyways, if you'd like to see this in more detail, you can go check out my eyebrow video, but this is pretty much how I fill them in every day. I just have this little short angled brush, and I mostly focus my attention on my wings because that's where I have the least eyebrows. So then for my lower waterline, I'm using that same Jordana Nude eyeshadow pencil. I'm just putting that right in my waterline, and then I'm going back through for under my eyes, and I'm mixing that spice kind of orange color and that plummy color that I used earlier, and just kind of buffing that out on my lower waterline. And I like to put my heaviest, darkest color right by my lashes and then blend it out with that lighter color. So that's kind of what I did. I blended that purple out with that lighter orange color. So then I'm just coating my lower lashes with that same Lash Sensational mascara. I'm giving those a pretty generous coat. And then I think right here is when I went in and I applied lashes, but I did that off camera. So anyways, we're just skipping right ahead to this lip liner, and this is by Mary Kay. It's in the color Dusty Rose, I believe. I absolutely love this lip liner. It pretty much goes with any lipstick you want to pair it with. It's just perfect. You can do it on its own. You can do it with like a light nude color. You can do it with dark colors. I really love this lip liner. It's perfect for every day. And then I've used this a billion times in my videos, but this is my Milani Matte Naked Lipstick, and I absolutely love this color. It's perfect. It's kind of like a deeper nude color. I love it. So then, because I'm excessive, I'm just going in with a little bit more lipstick, and this is Revlon. It's in the color Gumdrop. And I'm just kind of using that to put in my inner parts of my lips. And then I wanted a teeny bit more definition in my crease, so I just grabbed that really dark color and just a teeny tiny pencil, like detailing brush, and I'm just deepening out like those outer portions of my crease out there. So anyway, again, I'm excessive. You probably don't need to do all these steps. But then, of course, to set my look, I'm using my icing oil control setting spray, kind of like I always do. Okay, and here is a look of the final result. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me down in the comments below what some of your favorite looks are for fall and kind of your favorite colors to wear, because I would absolutely love to hear. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!